You're a man in your 40s. You've always taken pride in staying active. Weekend basketball, morning jogs, maybe just chasing your kids around the backyard. But today, your doctor delivers the news you've been dreading: osteoarthritis. You've seen the headlines, but scrolled past the warnings. It always seems so distant, something for later. But now, it's here. You're faced with two options: to endure the stiffness, the pain, the limits that you feel even after taking pain medication, or to undergo a life-changing surgery that promises to restore your mobility. Except it doesn't. 4 months later, you're lying in a hospital bed. The ball of your joint was cut off, replaced with a metal ball which led to an infection that you learn you have a 20% chance of succumbing to. Your future is uncertain, you think to yourself. If only there had been another way. Hi, my name is Sophia Liu. Traditional treatments like hip replacements only mask the problem of osteoarthritis. They use metal implants that don't regenerate cartilage, and worse, they lead to painful revisional surgeries, high costs, and a massive environmental impact. My father suffers from chronic joint problems, and 5 years ago, my grandmother passed away from the implications of osteoarthritis. NextLink is a novel, biodegradable joint implant that revolutionizes the treatment of osteoarthritis, restoring the user's mobility while reducing long-term complications. In comparison to traditional metal or ceramic hip implants, NextLink tackles the root cause of osteoarthritis by being a personalized custom implant that regenerates through a surgical procedure that is much simpler than the traditional methods. The NextLink implant fully encapsulates the femoral head, acting as a layer of cartilage that will homogenize with and regenerate human cartilage over time. NextLink is printed from plant-based hydrogels, engineered to replicate the extracellular matrix. Upon implantation, these hydrogels undergo enzymatic and hydrolytic degradation, breaking down into biocompatible byproducts that the body can safely metabolize or excrete. Additionally, the byproducts help modulate the local inflammatory response, reducing scar tissue formation and optimizing tissue integration. Over time, the biodegradable material is completely reabsorbed, leaving behind fully generated cartilage that restores joint function without the long-term complications of synthetic implants. NextLink follows a B2B model, selling directly to hospitals instead of patients, that has been successfully proven by companies such as Invisalign. First, the hospital scans the patient and sends NextLink the patient's profile. Our manufacturing facilities then create a custom implant tailored to the patient using bioprinting technology. Once it is sent to the hospital, patients will receive the implant via a surgical procedure scheduled and performed by the hospital. With our ERRC grid, you can see that we eliminate the complexities and environmental burdens of traditional metal implants. We reduce invasive procedures and extensive training required. We raise patient outcomes, recovery speed, and long-term durability, and we create a personalized regenerative solution that redefines orthopedic care. NextLink is priced at 80% of standard hip implants, with revenues from hospital subscriptions and a 10% royalty per procedure. We've conducted multiple case studies on biotech startups, like Sparrow Therapeutics. Their post-market financial strategies have driven them to 8-figure success in the clinical pipeline. The market for joint replacement is projected to be valued at $19.1 billion by 2030. Fueled by a growing population that is increasing rates of obesity and longer life expectancies, the number of annual hip replacements will increase exponentially by 5 times in the next 20 years, as shown in the graph in the upper right corner. NextLink has conducted research and development trials for hip implant in the last few years. We collaborated with universities such as Carolina Central University and more recently Clemson University to begin validating our product. In the end, we found our developed novel hydrogel material to support the growth of cartilage cells, serving as a proof of concept for NextLink's implant. NextLink has earned global recognition by the Blue Ocean Challenge and Genius Olympiad. Our product, with provisional patent pending status, is backed by NSF-funded research. We're partnering with local universities for further testing, have approval from UNC Health orthopedic surgeons, and have recently presented at the BMES conference in Maryland last October.